everybody, happy Tuesday. This is Paige with Paper Crafts by Paige, and I'm just gonna open up my Facebook here so I can see if there's any comments. Just sorry I didn't post earlier what time I was coming on. I really wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to make today work or not, but here I am for another Tips and Techniques Tuesday. Today we're going to be making a Valentine's Day card, and we're going to be using the Heart Happiness stamp set. So it's super cute. We're going to be using this guy here today so we can use the blends. And this stamp set corresponds directly with the Sweet and Sassy Framelits. Hi Corey, happy Tuesday. So all these guys, you can punch out all these shapes with these framelits. So it's a fantastic little set for Valentine's Day. Hi Jamie, how are you? Okay, so these cards are actually from a team meeting we had on Sunday. Was it last Sunday? But I'm a little bit behind, so I'm just going to work on them today and kind of make them my own a little bit. So I've already gone ahead and, for the magic of video, sped this up a little bit. I'm going to bring in my piercing mat here. I've cut out, I know, right? I actually didn't work today, Corey. This is weird. Today was my Saturday, tomorrow's my Sunday, but normally this is my Friday, so it's all over the place right now. I just cut out in Whisper White one of the smaller Sweet and Sassy Framelits. I'm going to bring in my Memento ink pad because we are going to use the blends. And I'm going to use this really pretty heart detailed, it's kind of like a heart with all these flowers in it. It's kind of hard to tell. Obviously it's going to be significantly larger than what I'm trying to go for, but that's okay. That's what we want. Throw this on a clear brick here. So keep in mind, anytime we're using the blends, we do want to use the Memento ink pad. When I have a larger stamp, I like to stamp it like this just so I can see the coverage rather than stamping the stamp into the ink. Well, that was a little bit heavy, but that's okay. All right, this is my first time using this stamp set. So I'm going to make a mess of this pierce mat. This is my one that I'm okay with getting messy. I literally am just trying to get as much of the image as possible on here so that we have something to color in. All right, so kind of crazy and busy, but that's okay. I'm gonna let that guy dry. Now, I've already gone ahead, I already have a mat. So this is Pink Pirouette and Whisper White, and it's gonna be the base for our card. So I'm gonna kind of use my blends to mimic those same colors. So Pink Pirouette, light and dark. I'm going to use some Old Olive for the leaves in there. And I don't know, do we want to get crazy? Do we want to throw some Pool Party on there? Sure, let's do it. Why not? All right, Pool Party. Hi, Jacqueline. So these are going to be my 3 colors. I kind of have a personal thing that I try to stick around 3 colors. A lot of people use more, that's fine. I'm just always more comfortable with 3. So if you watch my videos and know I'm constantly doing that, that's why. So I'm just going to go in here and try not to show my whole head in the photo and just color in. This is going to be super simple blends techniques. Coloring. This is also really therapeutic. I know those adult coloring books have been such a hit. Well, this is my version of that, only because I love markers. I'm more of a marker person than I am a pencil crayon person. I do have our watercolor pencils, and I do still use those quite a bit. I kind of find them a little tricky. I often have to do things more than once. Oh, thank you, Corey. I'll tell my husband you said that. Now I'm just taking the light color and I'm filling in the opposite sides of where I did the dark and just kind of blending through on this guy. Blend this guy through. Does everybody love the sound of markers? Ever since I was a kid, I seriously have loved it. All right. So like I said, I have no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing right now. I'm just coloring for fun to make it cute. Do some of these smaller guys in blue. Oh, Pool Party. Do the inside in Pool Party. The really nice thing about these blends too is I find the light colors are so soft and subtle, which I really like. I don't do a lot of bright colors on my cards, so these work really, really good for me. Jamie, it's addictive, right? Corey and Jamie, have you guys done a lot of work with the blends yet? Or Jacqueline, anybody watching? Tell me how you're liking the blends. They are still such a new product for all of us. I think I'm kind of late to the ball game and I'm kind of just getting on board with them, but I am loving it. So when you're coloring any of these crazy shapes, just a word for the wise, it is sometimes really hard to tell what is a flower, what is a leaf. It is honestly totally up to your own interpretation. Do not worry if you color in something that maybe was a flower as a leaf. It doesn't matter. It's okay. It's gonna look really pretty no matter what you do. All right, so I think that's what I'm gonna call flowers. Now I'm gonna go through, Corey had the old ones and you love them. Do you have the new ones? Are you planning on getting them? This would be, if you are super into coloring, this would be a really good idea to use in your starter kit. You can get a whole kit of all the blends plus ivory and bronze and the color lifter in your starter kit. I think it's maybe $162. You still have a few bucks in there to play with. And you would still get 2 free stamp sets of your choice. So that would be a really, really good option. If you want all the blends, sign up. Free shipping, no tax. You can't get wrong. You don't have to sell anything. You get a 20% discount moving forward. And who doesn't love free shipping? I am addicted to free shipping. I shop on Amazon Prime for that sole reason. All right. So that's that, guy. That's my coloring expertise for the day. So let's start. Let's put this bad boy together. Okay. So I'm just gonna quickly, what do I wanna do? I'm gonna stamp before I snail. I have this thing when I snail and then stamp, it often doesn't work out so great for me. I'm going to kind of put this guy probably right around here, and I want something to go around him. So in this stamp set, we have a few different options here. I know, Corey, I was really late to the ball game getting them, so I feel like I haven't really used them at all. Let's use this long guy, this short guy, ooh, and this kind of shaded guy. I don't know if they're guys or girls, but they're gonna be guys for right now. And then we're gonna grab a little block and make some magic here. Okay, let's do this one first. So I'm gonna obviously try to go in and around the same color scheme as I did before. Now with that being said, I totally forgot my pink Pirouette ink pad, but I have my markers out from class the other day. So these are the Stampin' Up markers. If you ever don't have an ink color, these will become your best friend. You just simply take them and color on your stamp. Also really good if you want to have like multiple ink colors. Oh, sorry guys. Now we're hitting everything over. That was my fault. That's what happens when you wear a baseball cap on a live video. Hi Jill, thanks for joining right when I'm making this a hot mess. Now nothing will stick. Hold on. Okay, is that okay still? Sorry guys. Clearly need to wash my hair and maybe not be wearing a baseball cap for a live video and we would be good to go. Okay. This guy down here. Ooh, I like that one. And then let's do this guy. Let's do pool party for him. Maybe, oh, that guy is not very juicy anymore. Right about there. And then I'm gonna do Old Olive for this little guy. I just want to see how dark this is. Not bad. I'm gonna bring him in right there. Ta-da! just some extra love. You would love a hot mess, Jill. You might have got a boob shot in there when it fell right towards me down my shirt. I don't really know, but that's cool. If you did, lucky you. So now these are 2 little cutouts from the Sweet and Sassy Framelits as well, using the Dazzling Diamonds paper. We're just gonna pop those on. I'm gonna do my big heart first. So I'm gonna use some dimensionals to pop this guy up, and then I'm gonna use 3. The reason being is I wanna use that technique where you wrap some thread around the back. I was at a card class, well, it was a tag class over the break this Christmas, and the girl said, yeah, it's kind of like a messy bun. You just make it all messy, which some of us can do better than others. I love the look of a messy bun in my hair, but I swear it takes me more work to make a messy bun look decent than it does to straighten or curl my hair. It is a task I wish I was better at. And same with the sock bun. I had a sock bun for my wedding. I was obsessed. I couldn't do one myself if I had to. All right, so there's some black thread there. That's just the baker's twine. Grab. These little hearts are pretty little, so I'm just gonna use some scraps on the edge of my dimensionals. I could use my mini dimensionals, but they're in my craft room somewhere, and I don't wanna go find them right now. Throw this guy on. Oh, Jill, it is bedtime at 7 p.m. Oh my goodness, I hope you're not dying. Feel better. That's so early. Being a girl is hard. And especially today is definitely hat wear because I waited to register for on stage and I had an appointment to go to pretty much right after. So I definitely just didn't have time to get ready. All right. So I put those guys down. I'm gonna bring in the pink Pierrot DSP, cardstock. And so that little shadow, guys, is just because I had this on my mat. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna have that on your mess. All right, layer this as close to the middle as we can. Easy peasy. And now I'm gonna bring in a Whisper White card base. And just some more snail. And try to center that the best we can. All right, ta-da, that's it, guys. So super easy Valentine's Day card using the blends, no sentiment, which sometimes it's a nice change. We often feel we need a sentiment, but we don't always need one. So with that being said, I just wanted to remind you guys that I do have my Valentine's Day class coming up. It is going to be featuring the Heart Happiness stamp set. So for $30, you're gonna do 2 full-size cards. They won't be this one. And we're gonna do a 3D treat project that you can easily duplicate so you can give it to coworkers. Maybe you have children, they could give it to their classmates, friends, family, you name it. It'll be a little treat holder for some chocolate. You go home with the stamp set, okay? Now, if you wanna add the framelits, let me know at the time of registration. You're gonna get a 10% discount off this bundle, and it's gonna qualify you for the level 1 celebration item, okay? So make sure you register for that class. I am closing it next week on the 25th. It can also be a mail out option, so if you're not in the Calgary area and you would like to still come, let me know. All right, guys, have a great night.